the best of the week on Relevant Radio.
So many people praying all over the world. Me too. At the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe yesterday here in the Archdiocese of Chicago. Many, many prayers for the Holy Father. And now for the latest on the health of Pope Francis, we go to our Rome correspondent, Ashley Noronha from the Eternal City. Good morning, Ashley. Thanks so much for joining us on this Monday morning from Rome.
Hi, John. Good morning to you.
Ashley, can you give us a sense of the mood in Rome and what is the latest this morning on the health of the Holy Father, Pope Francis?
Sure. Everybody is in watch and wait mode here in Rome. They've told us that he had a restful night, that he was able to have a peaceful evening, but that his condition remains critical. Indeed, we've heard that the blood transfusion was successful in boosting his red blood cells. So his hemoglobin value has increased and remains stable right now. Also, concern about that initial mild renal failure, which has been reported, but also the hospital tells us that it is now under control as he continues to undergo high flow nasal oxygen therapy. Yesterday, on Sunday, is the day that he ordinarily would have prayed the Angelus from there in St. Peter's Square from the window of the apostolic apartment. So this would have been the second week in a row that the Angelus did not happen. He did give a message, though. And he released that through the Vatican, saying that he would be continuing his hospitalization and treatment. He noted the importance of rest at this point in his treatment. He also thanked hospital workers and the doctors who are giving him great attention and dedication. He noted the anniversary, the 3-year anniversary of the invasion of Ukraine, and he called for prayers for victims of armed conflicts around the world. He also was able to participate in Mass. So there was a Mass, indeed, that was held in that apartment in the 10th floor of Gemelli Hospital that has been created for him there. And he also noted the well wishes that have been coming for him from throughout the world. And also, he's been receiving special cards and drawings and notes from school children throughout the Rome diocese. And he finished that message yesterday entrusting everyone to the intercession of Our Lady and asking all for prayers, John.
I got to believe, like so many other people there in Rome, it had to be, a difficult situation for you as a reporter and to be keeping an eye on the Holy Father's condition. What was going through your mind when you realized that he was in critical condition, as we heard on Saturday, and then we hear yesterday suffering from early stage kidney failure?
Mm-hmm. Well, John, indeed, these are sleepless nights for all of us as we, again, watch and wait. And it's been interesting from, of course, a journalistic point of view, because the hospital, what they have been sharing with us has been pretty vague. So, like, for example, what I mentioned at the top of this report, that we know that he had a peaceful night. They have reserved prognosis. So we don't know any information about a prognosis. So everybody is just doing their best to kind of piece things together and report on what we've been given. So in one sense, on Friday, when the doctors themselves came out and did a press conference, we heard that it seemed as though Pope Francis was rallying and was doing better. And they seemed very optimistic that he, if he continued on that path, he would be going home, although he would continue the respiratory therapy, that oxygen therapy, while back at Santa Marta. But since then, again, this word critical, the fact that they have used phrases like a very complex medical situation, these are things that are a bit vague, but paint a picture that this is a very serious situation.
I mean, he's a fighter, and
yes,
there's no doubt about that. And so many people are praying for him. I know that there was a Mass at St. John Lateran yesterday, and I believe there's something going on, another one scheduled along with a Rosary at St. Peter's Basilica tonight.
Yes, indeed. And in fact, that tenacious spirit that you're talking about, remember, Pope Francis has been in and out of the hospital various times. In September of 2023, he was hospitalized also for lung issues. And Then lately, in December of 2024, he had a fall. In January of this year, he had a fall. So we've been seeing various things that, are leading for us to wonder how he is doing right now health-wise. He's put on a lot of weight as well due to having to use a wheelchair. So there's all kinds of things that he's really battling against. But we are hearing about his sense of humor. When our Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni, met with him, she talked about it. And also the doctor said that when he goes in the room, he says, "Good morning, Holy Father," and he quips back, "Good morning, Holy Son."
That's a great sign for sure. Well, we continue to pray for the Holy Father. And as always, Ashley, really appreciate you joining us here on this Monday morning.
Thanks for all you do. God bless you, John.
Many blessings to you as well. Our Rome correspondent, Ashley Noronha from the Eternal City.
This entire episode of Morning Air is on the Relevant Radio app. The Relevant Radio app is completely free and updated daily with fresh articles, podcasts, and prayers. Don't delay. Download the app today, and thanks for listening.